So you're thinking about living here on 2nd Street, here in the Point section of Newport? Well, in today's video, my team and I are gonna highlight one of the most popular streets here in the Point. Let's get started right now. If this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything there is about living in Rhode Island, subscribe below, tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to learn about the current market here in Rhode Island. My name is Devin, and my team and I, we get calls and texts every single day from people just like you looking to make their move to Rhode Island, and we absolutely love it. Whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email so we can help you make a smooth transition here to Rhode Island. In today's video, we're going to be highlighting the 2nd Street here in the Point area of Newport, and what I want to talk about is what it's like to live here on this street. So 2nd Street is located between Washington Street, which is on the water, and 3rd Street, and also on the ends is Sycamore Street and also Marsh Street. One thing I want to show you to keep in mind that if you're going to live here on the Point close to Sycamore Street, you have to keep in mind that the highway is directly behind Sycamore Street. So the noise that you get as you begin to get further towards Sycamore Street is you are going to hear the highway. And as you can see, if you look off into the distance, you'll see the highway traffic, and the Newport Bridge is right there. So just keep that in mind if you're going to buy and purchase here on 2nd Street in Newport, Rhode Island. We're going to tour the street and we're going to walk down the street, and you're going to get a really good feel of what it's like to live on 2nd Street here in the Point in Newport, Rhode Island. As I walk through the street, I'm going to point out different home sales so you can get a feel for exactly what things cost and the price of properties as we walk down this street here in the Point. Now, one of the first sales that I want to highlight is this is one of the only condos to sell in the last year. Unit 3, sold for $649,000. That was a 3-bed, 2-bath, and that was roughly right around 1,100 square feet. So that was the only condo that sold on 2nd Street in the last year. What tends to happen over here on 2nd Street is there's more single-family residents. Very few condos exist over here. What I like about this area in the Point, specifically 2nd Street, is there's so many different things to do. It's an area that you can literally walk everywhere. So some of the highlights that I'll talk about in today's video is the different parks that you have accessibility to. You have Battery Park, you have Scorer Park, you have Hunter Park. One thing to keep in mind that Hunter Park has tennis courts, and they also have a field so you can bring your dogs there. Now, Battery Park is going to be off of Washington Street, and Battery Park has some of the best views of the Newport Bridge. This area tends to have a lot of people that have dogs. I have a lot of clients in this area of town, and I actually interviewed them before this video so that I could know exactly what it's like to actually live on the Point. I know the area, but living here, you can get different nuggets and different highlights that may be really important. And my clients always talked about the feel of it. It feels there's a lot of community feel here on 2nd Street, and people really love that. Also, there's an association that exists here in the Point. The association, they do different events together. They do music events, they have Halloween events. It's very minimal, it's like $15 a year, but they do have an association that allows all of the neighbors to get together and enjoy a community feel. Continue as we walk this way. Now, right now, we are crossing over Van Zandt. If you go all the way down Van Zandt, you have the Van Zandt Pier, which is located behind me, and that's a great place to catch a sunset, take photos, enjoy a walk, take the family out, and be able to catch some spectacular views that Newport has to offer. Now, this property, 99 2nd Street, this sold for $930,000. This is a 3-bed, 1.5 bath, and sits right around 1,400 square feet. The reason why this property sold below $1 million, because a lot of the homes that sell over here are above $1 million, is because of the renovations that needed to take place with this property. As you can see, they're actually working on this property right now behind me. This property is a very popular property because it's a corner lot off of Van Zandt and 2nd Street. Let's continue to walk down 2nd Street. Oops, excuse us. Hey guys. Hi, yeah.
I met you.
Yeah, we met.
It's Patrick.
Yeah, exactly. No, we just, we're highlighting 2nd Streets for those that want to move here. Okay. Yeah, and we're highlighting the dogs, so we'll make sure to get them in the video. So as we continue to walk, one thing that people really love about this area is just the architecture. The architecture really speaks for itself. I always say it has like a Charlestown, South Carolina feel. All of the houses have gas lights on the outside, and it just has a tremendous amount of charm and, again, community feel. So in this location, people really love 2nd Street and the Point because you can walk pretty much everywhere that Newport has to offer. It's easy to get to Rhode Island. It's easy to walk downtown. It's about a 15 or 20-minute walk to the center of downtown. You can go to the Gulls games. It's about a 15-minute walk to the stadium. You can also walk to Newport Shipyard. And one of the tips that I'll give you is there's a breakfast place called Bell's Cafe. It's a really delicious breakfast place that you can walk to from the Point area. And as you can see, as we're walking down 2nd Street, again, the architecture, the condition of the homes, everybody over here takes a lot of pride in keeping their properties up and maintained so that you walk through it and everything's beautiful over here. So this property right here, 61 2nd Street, this sold for $1,475,000. This was a 4-bed, 2.5 bath, roughly around 2,100 square feet. Again, a lot of the price points over here are gonna be above $1 million if you're looking to purchase a single family home. As we continue to walk down 2nd Street, this is another sale that took place this year. This sold for $2,490,000. This was a 3-bed, 3.5 bath, and sat just over 2,500 square feet. So you can get a real good feel of what type of price points and what homes are selling for here on 2nd Street. And as we continue to walk this way, again, you'll see the different charm, the cedar shake roofs, the clapboard, all of the different architecture that 2nd Street has to offer. What's your favorite thing about 2nd Street?
I know there's a lot of history here.
A lot of history here?
Yeah.
I mean, you do this neighborhood all the time. We're trying to show all our viewers what it's like to live here.
Oh, it's pretty cool. I mean, you see houses from like early 1900s.
Yeah.
The history here. Yeah.
And everything's well maintained over here.
Yeah.
I know.
It's true. It's
so,
constant.
no dogs running at you, right?
No.
They're all fenced in. All right, have a great day. So this home is one of the 2 homes active on the market right now as of this video. This property is on the market for $1,845,000. It's a 5-bed, 4.5 bath, and sits just over 3,200 square feet. A lot of charm on this property, currently active as of this video. As we continue to walk this way, we're going to give you a point of reference. This end of 2nd Street is getting closer to downtown. So this end of 2nd Street, you're going to be close to the Brenton Hotel, the Marriott, the entrance to Rhode Island before you go over the bridge, Newport Shipyard. So as we continue to head this way, we're gonna run into the cross street, which is Marsh Street. So this is the second active property that's on the market right now as of this video. This is 14-16 2nd Street. It's on the market for $750,000. It's a 3-bed, 1 bath, sits at around 1,100 square feet. And again, the price point is $750,000 because it's a total gut renovation. As we continue this way, down across Bridge Street, this is where you'll begin to see the Marriott. You'll begin to make a right at the end of Marsh Street, and then you'll be able to head towards Rhode Island. Thanks for joining us today on our tour of 2nd Street here in the Point in Newport, Rhode Island. If you're looking for more information on this area or surrounding areas in Rhode Island, all of my contact information is in the description below.